natural gas has breached 4.2 levels, which were the levels below which I asked you to remain short in the last week's analysis. And this time, in fact, it has breached the previous support at 3.5 levels also. Does this mean that it is going to crash further and it is going to go below 3, or is it going to bounce back? And if yes, which position you should take in order to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and do watch till the end. Towards the end of this analysis, I will give you the trading levels and strategy for next week. Do watch till the end. Let's start. Now on the weekly chart, see, this was the previous low at 3.6 from where the rally had started, and see, it has achieved $10 levels before crashing sharply in last few weeks. And see, it has in fact this time breached the previous support at 3.5 and went a tad below those levels. Now it is though closed about 3.6. Now see, probably once you see it trading about below 3.5 next week, it may call for more bearishness. This is possible because below 3.5 still you may expect that 3.3 and 3 levels, $3 levels are definitely a very good support. That is one part to it. Now look at the weekly charts. Yes, there is a gap left in between 4.2 and 4.4, which is need to be filled. This is one observation. Second observation is, because it has dropped sharply in last few weeks, definitely it has got the indicators to an oversold levels. We'll come back to indicators later. However, looking at this, see, first thing was 5.3, it breached 5.3, next was 3.5. This is in fact breached 3.5 also. Now on the downside, the bottom is, if it continues to trade below 3.5, there is certainly further lows which it can try to achieve. However, it appears that there is a possible bounce back which we might see in NG, that for a couple of weeks we may see it retracing a bit. In fact, it can breach the gap at 4.2 and try to attempt and achieve 5 or 5.3 levels. This is just one expectation. Now this is on the weekly charts. Let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can see lower highs in the previous candle. See the last candle. The last candle is signaling potentially a reversal. So if you see it trading beyond the zone at 3.75, yes, you can initiate a buy entry at 3.75. Then I will expect 3.9 and $4 levels to give it a first resistance. And if it breaks past $4 levels, possibly it may try to bridge the gap till towards 4.4, 4.5, and then the retracement might resume, which might in fact take it till towards 5.3, 5.5 levels. This is one observation. So a good long entry for you to buy, and yes, we can consider this a reversal only and only if it trades above 3.75 level. So after this sharp drop, this is a potential reversal indication. We may see a gap up and then it may try to resume the retracement levels. That is my expectation. Then the first part. Second part, if you also look at the daily chart, see, it has come back to these support, very strong support levels. It has completed the journey here, and hence I expect it to respect the levels at 3.5 and retrace from here. So possibly I am looking forward to a reversal. However, remember, these are markets, and if it trades below 3.5, and yes, if specifically below 3.45 levels, if you see it trading below this, certainly we can expect a little more drop, and this time it can take it further down. You need to remain cautious and alert for this. This is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the monthly candle also before we come back to the indicators. Now look at the monthly charts. Yes, it has taken the support at 3.5. Yes, there is a gap left on the monthly candle. It has opened with a gap down, and possibly there is a possibility that it can try to show you good swing, achieve the highs, and then close the month at around this zone. That is also one possibility. If it can drop significantly in 1 week itself, it can bounce back also and resume, or it can bounce back and completely eliminate the losses for the week. There is a strong possibility for it, and hence yes, if you see it trading above 3.75, possibility exists that we may see it hitting 4.4, 4.5 zone, and in fact $5 levels are also possible. Now below 3.5, same levels. Yes, one must observe that on the monthly chart, see this, the base here at 3, first and very strong support, $3 levels. So this is going to be the strongest support if it continues to drop on the downside, and then this 2.5 levels, because below 2.5, this was the base from where the actual rally has started in 2022 March 2022. So yeah, and if you look at the near term chart, you can find out that this zone at 2 and 5 in this levels, it has traded for years, that is 2010 to 2022. So it has traded in this zone for a while, almost 10 to 12 years, and this has given a breakout. So this still I will consider a retracement, and there is a possibility of a reversal, and this time if it rises, it can possibly achieve this zone, and this is going to happen very very fast. So this is one observation. Now let's have a look at the indicators. And indicators on the daily chart, see the 20, 50, 100 period moving average, there is a crossover between the 20 and 50, and the 50 and 100 is already crossed over. These are trading with divergence. Gap is increasing, indicating increasing bearishness. So possibly once it started to converge, then only you can consider, and crosses over, then you can consider that it may try to trade bullish. However, till the time possibility of a retracement exists, it can try to attempt and achieve a little highs at around 4.8, 4.5, and in fact 5.3 levels are also possible. Because if you just connect the dots from the previous two highs, you will observe that NG is trying to trade in this zone, and hence 5.5 levels are also possible to achieve. Look at the directional movement. This is extremely divergent and bearish. This may give a gap up on the coming Monday and then trade bullish from there. That is one part to it, and start to converge. The stochastic is also trading extremely oversold. It can possibly bounce back. See, this was the reversal. It retraced a little, same retracement I am expecting here. The MACD is extremely divergent and bearish. The flat heads here, possibly from here it must start to converge. And yes, this is almost the bottom which it has seen earlier. So this time if it reverses, it can reverse strong. The RSI is also trading oversold, and there is a possibility of it to reverse from here. See, NG is coming to oversold zone on the daily charts after a while. You can see this, it happened in October, then previously it was in last October, November, and if you look at below, before that almost few years back we had seen this happening in 2019. So this is a rare phenomena, and these are extreme levels, so there is a possibility of a extreme rise or a good bounce back from here. Now if you look at the weekly charts, now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts again, there is a crossover. The 50 and 20 period moving averages are crossing over these levels. It has to pass, it has to sustain above $7 levels for it to be considered for a good retracement or reversal. Else, for a reversal, retracement is possible. Yes, it is. And yes, you can see all these three are trading. It is trading below 20, 50, 100 moving averages, indicating increasing bearishness. Look at the directional movement on the weekly charts. This is also diverging here. So possibility exists that it can try to trade. Till the time it trades below 7, it is going to swing on the bearish side. Stochastic entering into oversold zone. The MACD is extremely divergent and bearish. See what has happened. It has started to converge, then again it has started to increase the width and continue to diverge from here. What we had seen earlier, see, it has seen the twin three peaks there. Possibility now it is may achieve the lows before it tries to bounce back. RSI is also looking downwards, indicating weakness. Now look at the monthly charts. On the monthly charts, it has come back to the 50 period moving average support at 3.5, and below that it is going to be $3 levels, which is also the 100 months moving average. Look at the crossover. This is a bearish cross. This is happening after couple of years, see 2020, and since then it was trading in the bullish zone, and this is crossed over for a sell entry. The MACD has, you can see this is crossed over. This is trading with divergence. We talked about it in our weekly and monthly analysis last time, when we predicted that this crossover is happening at a high. Probably it may trade bearish for a little while. So till the time it trades below $7, possibility exists that it can retrace and then resume the downward trend and trade bearish, and hence you need to trade cautiously till the time it trades up below $7 levels. Now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for us to define the strategy and levels for next week. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you should join my mentorship batch. The 18th mentorship batch is going to start on 9th of January. Be a part of it. Do not miss this opportunity. Equip yourself with the right tools, techniques, and strategies so that you can trade profitably and proficiently. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now, if you want to buy next week, you can buy at 3.6 3.72. Remember, I expect it to give a gap up opening, then 3.75 is the next target, and then 3.8. Once it trades above 3.8, possibility exists that it can try to breach 4, and then we can see it hitting 4.35 levels and 4.4 levels. This is possible. If it can drop sharply, it can rise sharply too. Beyond 4.5, there is a possibility that 4.6. Now, this zone 4.4 and 4.6 is going to give it a maximum resistance, then 4.8, and beyond that, I will look forward to 5.3 levels in the next. See, in between 5 is definitely a good resistance, but possibly it can retrace further till towards 5.3, 5.5 zone. Sky is the limit on the upside. However, we need to stay cautious and alert. On the downside, if you look at the possible sell entry is below 3 point, I will say 3.6 itself. Below that, you can expect 3.5 the first support, 3.42 at the next, and if it drops below 3.42, it will call for further bears which may try to take it to 3.3, 3.18, and then in fact till towards $3 levels. If not this week, then possibly by next week. You need to remain cautious and alert. On the monthly chart, there is a possibility of a further drop. On the weekly charts and daily chart, it may try to retrace for next couple of weeks before it tries to take a dip next month or this month end itself. So take your trades accordingly. A retracement is possible till towards 4.4, 4.5 or 5, 5.3 zone, and from there we'll decide which direction it takes. So stay cautious, stay alert, take your trades accordingly, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.